Well, East Tennesseans are still checking out their homes and buildings after a 4.1 magnitude earthquake.
Yeah, the United States Geological Survey says more than 17,000 people felt it all the way to Atlanta. The University of Tennessee says its crews didn't see any structural damage. They're going to keep an eye out, though. If you did see anything, they want you to report it immediately. We have that number to call inside your WVLT News app. And tonight, a potential contract for a new violence intervention program will be front and center.
The Knoxville City Council is holding a public meeting for you to share your thoughts on this. It all comes after the city cut ties with Turn Up Knox in February. The contract would be with the National Institute of Criminal Justice Reform, which is based in California. They would hire a full-time program manager and get local community violence interrupters back on city streets to continue critical work. Some local organizations, though, say they feel like they were overlooked by this plan. Tonight's meeting is from 6 to 7 at the Logan Temple AME Zion Church.
Investigators are still looking at a house fire in East Knox County. Rural Metro tells us it started Sunday on Sunrise Road. They say a fire started in a camper and spread into a home. Water supply was an issue. They had to shuttle it from a mile away.
Well, 22 people are getting support from the American Red Cross after a fire at the Spring Meadows Apartments. This took place Saturday evening. Knoxville crews say they saw flames coming from the second floor when they got there. So much so, they had to call in more crews to help. Crews shut down Washington Pike to get more water. One firefighter was treated at the scene. The cause of this under investigation this morning. And the Great Smoky Mountains National Park is sending a warning over vandalism in the park.
Yeah, they posted about recent vandalism on the entry sign to Foothills Parkway East. They want you to know this is illegal and it takes time to clean up and it's costly. You can report any acts of vandalism in the Smokies to park staff or by calling the number that you see on your screen right now. And it is National Police Week.
Departments across the country are honoring the men and women in blue. Over in Washington, D.C., Blount County Deputy Greg McCallum's name is now forever etched on the police memorial. He is on this year's Roll Call of Heroes. McCallum was shot and killed while conducting a traffic stop with his partner, Shelby Eggers. His name will be read during a candlelight vigil at the memorial tomorrow evening. Well, we do have a recall alert for you. Yamaha recalling nearly 40,000 power adapters because they could pose a burn and fire risk.
The AC power adapters were sold with the company's digital pianos and music workstations. The company says they can overheat and ignite, posing burn and fire hazards. The model number for the recalled power adapters is PA300C. They were sold at music stores nationwide and online from September 2010 through November 2014. That's something you're going to want to take a close look at. The company has received 4 reports of adapters burning or smoking. Good news, no injuries have been reported. And another company is ready to call Knox County home, bringing hundreds of jobs with it.
The Greenheck Group broke ground on a new corporate campus at the Midway Business Park. They are headquartered in Wisconsin, specializing in making industrial ventilation equipment for schools, malls, and office spaces. The new business park will include several 200,000 square foot factories. Construction will take around 2 years. And a new home for the Severe Animal Care Center finally opened this morning.
Yeah, the $5 million facility was years in the making. Staff officially cut the ribbon Friday. The center is a joint project by the county and cities in Sevier County. The new facility gives the center more room to grow. It also includes a community pet food center for anyone who needs help feeding their pets. The animals at the center were moved in about 4 weeks ago. Since then, we're told illnesses have gone down and the staff has been able to save more animals.
Well, UT breaking another record, this time not on the field. A new chemistry building marks the largest state investment into a university. Crews are expected to break ground on the $165.5 million building in September. Construction is expected to be complete in 2029. The university says the chemical industry has invested more than $400 million in the state over the past 6 years and created more than 2,000 jobs.
Very exciting news there. Now let's take a look at your roads this morning. I-75 at Merchant Drive, north and southbound lanes still up to speed for the most part. You do see more cars traveling in those southbound lanes right now. We're used to seeing that at this hour. We'll take another look. 640 at Western Avenue. East and westbound lanes look really good there, and closer to downtown. I-40 at Hall of Fame Drive. East and westbound lanes up to speed. So let's take a quick look at the map. You see the green, see the movement. Certainly some good news. If you want to take a look further out, still looking really good. Of course, we see that construction in Campbell County, that bridge repair work still going on I-75 north and south this morning.
5 minutes to 7, and we are kicking off your Monday here with rain for some. Right now, splitting the valley, but notice some rain coming up on that southern edge here. That is headed up more towards the central valley. So we're going to take this turns here. Showers northeast, rain right now soaking Fentress. More rain coming up along Cumberland over the next hour, and some more headed up towards the valley. Temperatures then can't come down much. Low to mid 60s across the board. 66 even Athens, 62 Knoxville to 66 Morristown, and 61 right now in Oneida. Since midnight, we've had 100 throughout the valley. Notice isolated 1/10 of an inch along the plateau and a few hundredths northeast Tennessee, but definitely more headed your way like I was just adding up for you here. It adds up today, spreading out late morning into the afternoon, winding down in coverage in the evening, leaving us around 73 degrees. Tomorrow did go more low 70s as well, with scattered rain and storms at times in the afternoon. Now it does become spottier, but still pulsing up a couple of storms midweek because it's steamy. Yeah, we still got that humidity around. The heat cranks up upper 70s into the 80s for Thursday. Looking at a few more storms, though, to return Friday into Saturday. The key there is that we do have a front headed our way. So a lot I'm tracking out for you coming up in that first alert forecast on the CW.
All right, certainly a busy week, Heather. All right, thank you for joining us. We are headed over to the CW Knoxville with more news, weather, and traffic on this Monday. We hope you join us.